Absolute memorabilia? More like absolutely hilarious.
Oh my. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. A Kobe Bryant patch autograph. Number 4 of 10.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to my channel, Kobe Cards. If you watched the very first, that's right, the very first video I posted on the Kobe Cards channel, you may recall me saying this. They'll put a passage or a narrative on the back, which in some cases connect the images on the cards to a particular game or achievement, or even a set of cards to a skill or accomplishment. In some cases, the passages have nothing to do with the card or basketball whatsoever. If you were listening closely, I did say that, as awkward as it may seem, there may be cases where some of the cards that I talk about have nothing to do with basketball. Today is probably the single best example of that being the case. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail and title of this video already if you clicked on it. And yes, a Kobe Bryant card makes reference to Taylor Swift. I know. I'm as amused as you probably are right now just thinking about it. So let's go into the Kobe capsule today so we can get the ball rolling and eventually get into the wackiest passage this channel has featured to date. All right. Here we have the 2015-16 Panini Absolute Memorabilia base card of Kobe Bryant. This card is number 36 in the set, and this set was a 100 card veteran base set. As far as the format is concerned, whereas the Absolute Memorabilia product in recent years has been packed with each box having two little mini boxes, the 2015-16 format was actually 4 mini boxes per box. So there were 4 packs, which essentially had 5 cards each for a total of 20 cards per master box. What you could expect to find in those 4 packs on average was the following. There'd be 1 autograph or memorabilia in every pack. So there would be 4 total of those. There would be 3 packs which had 1 numbered card and 1 pack which had 2 numbered cards. So a total of 5 numbered cards. And then there were 11 veteran base. So with there being 11 veteran base per box and a total of 100 veteran cards, that would bring you to just a hair under 1 in every 9 boxes to find this Kobe card, which shockingly might be one of the best odds of a card that we've reviewed on this channel so far. Onto the design. I actually really liked the foil that they used this year. It's super sleek, and you can almost tell it's a real old-fashioned foil because the reflective properties are pretty strong. You can definitely see in the background my phone on the tripod as I'm recording this right now. So it really does have that like true foil feel to it. And I personally like this type of foil more than I like the base foil of recent Prism sets. Let me actually get an example for you. So this is what they consider to be foil in recent years. And just being honest, I think the foil they use these days is almost more like a plasticky covered foil as opposed to a real genuine foil. I'm gonna put these next to each other, and this one definitely feels like the properties of it are more plastic, and this is truly like, you know, foil with the texture. Ironically, Panini actually may have had a more authentic foil in their Hoops base set this year. In general, though, while this is a pretty basic design, I do think it's pretty sleek and has that shine and reflective property, as I mentioned, and just seems like more high quality, and I like it. All right, onto the back of the card. So first we'll take a look at the height and weight, where we have got 6'6" and 212 pounds, which is a very specific 212 pounds. Second time we've seen that number now. But now get ready for Taylor Swift because we are going into the passage. Bryant has helped the Lakers raise 5 championship banners at Staples Center. With that in mind, he was on hand to help unveil Taylor Swift's banner that honored her for having the most sold-out performances there. Now he is ready to get back to work in leading the Lakers back to NBA elite status. All right, so it's the weirdest thing, and I wasn't sure if this was an outlier type of passage or if every card in this set had quirky non-basketball related passages. And from the looks of it, it's more of the exception than the norm, but there definitely were a handful of players with wacky passages. And a few of them included Anthony Davis's card, which talks about his dance moves and how he was nearly on Dancing with the Stars. Dwayne Wade's talks about how he once went to a New York Jets football game, random. And Klay Thompson's mentions that he once hit a half-court shot while riding a bicycle. Cool story, bro. But let's talk about Taylor's banner. I'll show you a little abridged clip right now so you can see for yourself what happened.
It is my honor to reveal for the first time your own championship banner. It's going to hang here forever.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll leave a link to a full version of this video in the description if you want to see a full clip. But as a side note about this banner, the Taylor Swift Staples Center banner seems to be attributed only to the Lakers. Because for every home game, the Los Angeles Clippers, who share the same Staples Center home court, cover up Taylor's banner before games. Not only that, in 2019, the LA Kings, the hockey franchise, also started covering up Taylor Swift's banner during their games. The Kings seem to think it's some sort of Taylor Swift curse on their franchise, because after winning the 2012 and 2014 Stanley Cups, the LA Kings haven't won a playoff series since the banner went up in 2015. And, well, the Clippers, they just like to play in a bannerless arena and cover up absolutely everything, and sadly don't have anything to themselves anyway. So the only team that lets Taylor's banner shine during their home games is the Los Angeles Lakers. In a way, that means that Taylor Swift's banner is really only a Lakers thing. Oh, and get this. The Senior Vice President of Marketing Communications and Content for the Los Angeles Kings gave the LA Times this gem of a quote. "The connection to our fans is our highest priority, and through our engagement, they have made it clear that the banner shouldn't be part of their Kings game experience." So there you go. Kobe raised a banner for Swift, and nobody else in the world cared except for Kobe and Taylor. And the result is probably one of the weirdest passages on a card that I have. And that's it for me. What did you think? Did you enjoy the card that this story told? Drop a comment and let me know what you thought. As always, the card we talked about today will be uploaded to my Instagram and Twitter, which is at Kobe Capsule, where you can find all of the cards that we've talked about on this channel. And if you are enjoying my videos and my tribute to Kobe, I hope you consider subscribing so you can follow along as we continue our journey to remember and celebrate the life and career of Kobe Bryant. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more Kobe cards.